Hey YouTube and welcome to my channel. My name is Anna and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you what I will budget for the month of May living in London, UK. A little bit background to myself. I live with my husband, so we live together here in London, and we are trying to reach some kind of financial independence. We are all about budgeting. To be honest, I'm more the frugal person and he's more of a spendy type of person. However, we try to make it work and achieve our financial goals and as much as achieve our travel and just life goals as well, because I do believe that with the right budget you can achieve both. You can achieve some kind of financial independence and you can also enjoy your life, travel, make memories, pay for experiences that you think that are worth it. So let's get started. Okay, here we go guys. So as you can see, this is the budget. I do not have it ready yet, so it's not available for download, but I hope I'll be able to share it with you in the future. And I do believe in a zero-based budget. I am not being super strict and I'm not accounting every cent on it, so I'm trying to be kind of flexible and easygoing with it, because the budget is there to help you and not to punish you for spending. So as you can see, there is some extra income that I will delete just now. So both me and my husband work 9-to-5 jobs, and I used to have a side hustle that I was fired from. I was a freelancer, but that job came to an end. So we have to live off 2 incomes and no real side hustles. Sometimes I do have some side hustles coming in, but this month I did not really get any cash back or anything like that. We do have some money on our Avios points, and I did use my cash back from my Tesco Club card to spend a weekend in Milan, so I had enough to pay for the hotels there, which was very, very nice. So if you don't know about Tesco Club card, definitely go sign up, because you can also spend the money on some experiences, hotels, and many more. So I do highly recommend that. We were both fortunate enough this month to get a pay raise as well. It's only kind of inflation, so-called inflation pay rise, so this is nothing major. So I do not know how big of a difference this is going to be the next month, this month, because we are paid end of the month. So I'm accounting that the salaries are going to remain pretty much the same. For now, we're going to see it exactly in June. Okay, so our rent. So we do rent, we do not own anything in London, and we are hoping to be homeowners one day, or at least to start investing in properties and have some kind of small portfolio. I am not really sure what's our exact plan when it comes to financial independence and retiring early, because we're hoping to retire early. Is that going to happen? We don't know, because I think we're just too young to really know what we want to do yet exactly, and we have a couple of ideas how we can get there. But as for now, we don't have any businesses. We just basically work 9-to-5. So we're trying. My husband is more of an entrepreneurial type of person, so he's definitely the one taking the lead in some ways when it comes to the side hustles we've been trying to pursue so far. So if you're interested, we had an eBay shop in the past. We're trying to make that work. Unfortunately, that was not really it was more of a hassle than it was bringing us income, so we decided to give up on that, and we sold most of our stock pretty much. So now we have a couple of ideas, but we'll see what's gonna happen. And so we do rent in London, and our rent includes already the council tax. So my husband pays for that, so I don't really pay that and don't know the exact values, but it's roughly £1,600 for the rent plus council tax. Electricity is £50 roughly on a monthly basis. I know that our water is 60, and we don't really pay for gas. Then we have phone bill. I do have a prepaid phone, so I do not have any contract. My prepaid literally costs £10, and I actually downgraded it now to like, I think it's £8 that I'm paying. My husband does have a contract, and that contract is roughly £75. So that would mean we spend around £83. So I'm gonna just change it up here. And okay, so here's transportation. My husband does work from home, so he does not really use public transport. He does pay for the car insurance and fuel. And I would say that we spend roughly £150 on that. If we travel by car, I do spend around £120 commuting to the office. It depends on the week, but I go in 3 to 4 times, depending on the week, as I said. And if it comes to insurance, I think it's around £70 what he pays. So that's that. If it comes to insurance, we do pay health insurance. So we do have private healthcare insurance with my husband's company because we compared the two. So if you have that possibility, if you work in corporate and are wondering if it's worth it, I think it's really up to you, because we didn't have it for the first few years when we worked in corporate, but then we decided that it's pretty worth it if something happens. And actually my husband had an opportunity to use it, and I also did, and I was really pleased with the healthcare we got and with all the bills that the insurance paid. And while our stays in the hospital or our tests being done, we were always handled by private hospitals, and that was really nice, and I found it pretty quick. For the most part, I know that NHS can be very good as well, because I have friends who work in corporate and they do not own that private healthcare insurance, and they are still very pleased with NHS. So I think it just depends on your experience. I went to NHS quite a couple of times, and for the most part, my issues weren't maybe major, but I did not feel like I got a proper care, or not what I was expecting at least. And here we go, groceries and dining out. So we're trying to really budget our groceries, and I'm gonna budget 300 this month, because we're trying to be better. We're trying to meal prep and just not spend that much on food, because I know that we can basically manage it better. And I am this kind of person that hates letting food to waste. So I would say we're really good with that, but I think we can try and do better when it comes to that. And I am trying to just meal prep more. That's my goal for this month, to basically, if I have any berries or any vegetables, to cut them and put them in containers. So preparing a healthy salad or something like that, like or even a simple snack, hummus with veggies, is much easier then. Okay, dining out. So we usually budget like £40 4 times in a month, which is basically going out once a week. I'm gonna see later if we would have to actually cut that spending, because we have some new expenses that I'm going to show you later. We do not have a dog. Personal healthcare. This is where cutting of our budget starts, because let's see what I budgeted last month. I budgeted £87, and I think 40 was for my nails, if I remember correctly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to only budget the rest, which is for my hairdresser, my nails. So I'm basically cutting my nails expense, and I'm gonna leave with my hair and beauty expenses and eyebrows, because that's something I like to splurge on when it comes to a good hairdresser. I usually get my hair done abroad anyway, so it's a bit cheaper than if I were to do them in the UK. However, I decided recently that I'm gonna stop doing my nails at the salon. I'm gonna just cut that expense for now because I want my nails to have a bit of a break, because I've been doing my nails for over a year in a salon, and I think that I can give them a break and save myself £40 a month or 35 on average. So I think it's a good change for now. I might go back to it though because I really like getting my nails done, but for now it's fine. Clothing, I'm gonna leave it at 40 for now. Let's see, hubby's budget, I'm gonna leave it at 100 as well. As you can see, I have Amazon Prime here and Netflix, which are our fixed expenses. And my favorite category is savings and investments. So we try to save £2,000 a month, and yeah, we find it pretty okay and pretty smart to do at the moment. We have no kids, there's just two of us, and we're trying to get on a property ladder in the future. I am not sure when is it that gonna be that we're gonna manage to purchase something. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but maybe next year. So we will see. And travel savings are also quite big for us, because we love to travel and we plan quite a few trips this year. So basically, first of all, we're going to South Africa in 2 weeks. That's going to cost us quite a lot, but South Africa in terms of food, for example, it's not very expensive from the research I've done. We've never been there before, so we obviously need to kind of we have never been there before, so I don't want to, be too optimistic about our budget. So that's why we have some money saved there already on the side that we're gonna spend. We have purchased most of the hotels already, the accommodation, tickets, flight tickets as well. However, I still have like 3 hotels I need to book, and we also have the car rental booked, so we'll see how much that's gonna cost us. Maybe I will do a review of our budget at the end of May, and that would be really cool, I think. But yeah, so we have that trip planned, and then we're also planning to go to Japan this year. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but yeah, I would love to. We're still searching for some good tickets. But yeah, we're thinking about either New York for Christmas or Japan, and I think we're kind of more interested in going to Japan at the moment and going to the US or to New York. So let's see what's gonna happen there. So we have a very big expense coming up, and that's gonna be a wedding present for our friends that will be getting married in August 2024, and we want to basically give them quite a bit of money, honestly. Account for wedding gift. Maybe I'm gonna add 2024. And since it's August, end of August 2024, it would be pretty much, I would say 15, 16 months that I can account for. Yeah, let's do 15, okay. So that would be £80 a month that we will have to contribute to that. Let's see how my budget is doing right now. Something's wrong, I forgot to... Okay, so as you can see, I am over the budget by £247, which is not really fun, and I will probably cut our dining expenses. Maybe we will just go out twice. Let's cut it to 80. Let's see how it's gonna pan out, how it's gonna work out during the month. Yeah, that's the only cost I can really cut at the moment, unless we use less fuel, but that we'll see. So if not, then we will be slightly over budget, and that's okay as well. Budget, I could easily cut the travel savings, but I know that I do have a buffer from my freelance hustle, and I still have in there around £400 or £500. So I'm keeping that money on side for situations like this, where I basically, when it's just pretty hard to cut stuff out. So as you can see, I'm £37.15 over budget, and I'm simply gonna deduct that from the eating dining out category, because yeah, there's no point really to eat that much this month, considering we are gonna be in South Africa and we do have a budget for that trip already. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. If you want to support me, please click the subscribe button, or you can also buy me a coffee if you feel like it, if you fancy it. There's a link down below as well. My links are not clickable yet because I'm a super small channel, so your support means a lot to me, and I really want to say big thank you to each of you that subscribe, because that just literally made my day, and I was so happy over the weekend. I was literally smiling all the time, and I love being a part of a community, YouTube community, and I'm hoping to grow this channel a little bit more. Please let me know how your budget is going in the comments, if you're budgeting, and what is your favorite way of budgeting, because my favorite way is definitely these spreadsheets. I just keep it simple, and they help me a lot to stay on track. So let me know what you're doing this month, how is your budget going. So stay tuned for another video, and see you soon. Bye.